A bullet was aiming toward this man, but suddenly, he transformed into black. The bullet was like shooting on steel, instantly changed its way. The sniper was surprised. This man is Carl. He can have every characteristic of things that he touched. Touching the ground, he was instantly hard as a rock. The car crashed into him. He was still like normal. Touching into car wheel, he immediately had characteristic like the rubber. Lightning didn't matter to him either. If he touches a bat, his body will transform into wood. There was an organization, S.H.I.E.L.D., with a mission against the aliens. One day, there was a man who was responsible for S.H.I.E.L.D., named Phil Coulson found out Carl, and used violence to catch him instead of a greet, then brought him back S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarter. So he had power of gravitonium. Although it looked like him like liquid metal, it had incredible power. The normal people could not withstand it. Phil wanted Carl to control gravitonium power, but when Carl touched his hand in, the magic happened. Gravitonium suddenly grasped his arm. The incredible power made Carl soar. He started flying up. The staffs instantly went to save him, but this lady, Ruby, witnessed all of these things. She wanted to take the power as her own. That night, she attacked Carl and took gravitonium. And then, she wanted the staff in here to install a transfer power device. She wanted to transfer gravitonium power to her. After she stepped into the device was started. Gravitonium power was being transferred into the device. But shortly after, she screamed in pain. Ruby could not bear that incredible power. Her underling instantly stopped the process. The screen showed only 8%. It meant just only 8% gravitonium were transferred. After the device opened, Ruby flew out. She used thinking to lift the staff up, but the incredible power made her very sore. Ruby was crying and hitting her head. Shortly after, she started to float. Finally, she could not withstand. She exploded. Just only 8% are frightful like that. That is a terrible thing. But the more terrible was still having people who wanted to take 100% gravitonium. This man opened his hand. The black liquid in his hand instantly grasped the alien. Then, that alien was swallowed up. How can he have this power? He is Phil's friend named Talbot, who is responsible for S.H.I.E.L.D. After he heard about gravitonium power, he was like Ruby. He wanted to take it. He used the gun to attack the guard, and then, he started the transfer gravitonium process, and set up it at 100%. After stepped into, he instantly screamed sorely. With the scream, the process was ended. After Talbot had all the gravitonium, he stepped out as nothing had happened. He succeeded. Phil brought his underlings to fight with the aliens. This time, Talbot came. He rose his hand. The aliens were instantly floated. Then he closed his hand. The aliens were like the balls. Phil saw that and was surprised. After that, Talbot instantly used the floor as a vehicle brought Phil and him to the ship of aliens. When saw the aliens, Talbot instantly said, "I wanted to become your leader." The alien used a knife and wanted to kill Talbot, but just need Talbot moved his fingers, the alien was changed into the balls. And then he said, the aliens knelt down. The alien was afraid of and immediately knelt down. After they came to the headquarter of aliens, once again, Talbot wanted to become a boss, but leader of aliens was very angry. But Talbot rose his hand, he instantly was swallowed. The other aliens immediately surrendered. In that, there was an alien said, "You are strong but not strongest, unless you have all the gravitonium power." Talbot thought it was right. That night he came to meet Carl. He said he would upgrade power for Carl, but in fact, he wanted to steal Carl's power. But does Carl agree? Talbot was upgrading for Carl. But suddenly, wait a second, Talbot said, "Together we will become unbeaten." So the upgrade was fake. He wanted to have Carl's power was real. Carl was absorbed by Talbot, but this gravitonium was not enough. To have more gravitonium, Talbot destroyed everywhere in the city. He rose his hand. A ground post instantly was out of the earth. Then he sucked over the gravitonium, and did not care that post was fallen into the citizen. The S.H.I.E.L.D.'s people came to stop Talbot, but he moved a finger, the cars instantly floated in the sky. The agents were afraid of and randomly shot, but the bullets seem obedient, just flying around Talbot, and then was shot back. It's really unstoppable. To stop the crazy Talbot, Phil brought his best agent, Melinda. Melinda flew to kick Talbot, made him pushing back 100 meters, but Talbot hugged her and flew in the sky to throw her down. Melinda was critical wounded and could not fight. Talbot caught her and wanted to kill her with gravitonium power. In danger, she remembered she has a serum. The serum could give her the power of destruction for a short time. She instantly injected the serum into her neck. Her power was boosted significantly. Talbot was pushed back. He wanted to end with ultimate. Melinda used her power, blew Talbot into space. Talbot was instantly frozen. The movie was end. If you have gravitonium power, what will you do?